Here we are for grammar. So this is lesson 15. We've been talking about, I think last lesson we did on 14, we were doing these progressive past, progressive present, progressive future, as well as simple past, simple present, and simple future. We did that as well. Remember that we did learn this. Progressive past must have was or were in front of the main verb. Progressive present is am, is, are, and progressive future is will be. All right, let's start with 15. A progressive verb describes an ongoing or continuous action. Yesterday, I was studying tenses. Today, I'm studying tenses. Tomorrow, I will be studying something else. News bulletin. A diamond theft occurred at the National Museum yesterday. The thief had already fled the scene when a security guard discovered that the diamond was missing. A perfect verb describes an action which has been completed before another action takes place. Now, before we start here, go back up here. Remember these progressive verbs. So yesterday, this is past, okay? But remember right up here, past is going to use was. Okay, I hope I'm not making you dizzy by doing this. Okay, am is present. Okay, but you're keeping the same tense of the verb here. Tomorrow will be same verb. See the same verb? You're just changing these. Let me see if I can do this. You're changing, let's see, same verb. But these are what makes them past, present, or future progressive. Okay, and it's showing that this is an ongoing, continuous action. Okay, here's another one. Occurred. Let's see. I guess there's not another one. Had already or had fled. Those are your verbs there. Had is past. Let's see. Occurred is just simple. Simple past. And then discovered. Okay. These are just simple here. All right. Now, a perfect verb describes an action which has been completed before another action takes place. I practiced my piano. I was practicing my piano all day yesterday. I had practiced my piano before I went to bed. Now, let's look at these perfect tenses. I had practiced yesterday. That's perfect past. Had practiced. Perfect present, have practiced. Perfect future, will have practiced. Perfect past, had eaten. Perfect present, have eaten. Perfect future, will have eaten. Okay? And then had seen, have seen, will have seen. Perfect past verbs describe an action that was finished in the past before another action began. Helping verb, had. Perfect present verbs describe an action that was completed before the present moment. Okay, have or has. Perfect future verbs describe an action that will be finished in the future before another action begins. And it has, will have. Okay, so perfect past, had. Perfect present, have or has, and then perfect future, will have. Okay? All right, let's fill these in. Now, I jogged. These are simple. These are I's and these are we's. Okay, so I jogged. Now, perfect past. Remember, you got to have had. I had jogged. Perfect present. I have jogged. You wouldn't say has. It can be have or has. Okay? And perfect future, I will have jogged. Okay, for planted, I planted. Okay, I had planted is perfect past. Okay, for perfect present, I have planted. Perfect future, I will have planted. Okay, so I want you to pause it and fill this chart in, and then we'll go over the answers. Okay, I'm going to think that you finished, so I'm not going to show them to you. I'm just going to tell you. On refused, it should be I had refused. I have refused. I will have refused. I had shrugged. I have shrugged. I will have shrugged. Okay, this should be we had sighed. We have sighed. We will have sighed. We have managed. We had managed. We have managed. We will have managed. Okay. Oh, there's more to it. I didn't know. Okay, well, let me pause this and y'all may have already worked on it. I don't know. If you haven't, go ahead and then turn it back on. We'll go over it. Okay, we had listened. We have listened. We will have listened. All right. He had knitted. He has knitted. He will have knitted. He had juggled. He has juggled. He will have juggled. He had hammered. He had hammered. He has hammered. He will have hammered. It's kind of confusing there. All right, let's look at 15b. Identifying perfect tenses. Now, identify the underlined verbs as perfect past, perfect present, or perfect future. First one's done. Have decided, that's perfect present, because remember, have or has goes with present. Okay, this is I had read. This would be perfect past. Okay, so go ahead and pause it as you finish all of 15b, and then we'll go over those. Okay, this is perfect present, perfect present, perfect past, perfect past, perfect future. Okay, it's good to identify those. All right, exercise 15C, last thing for the day. Each underlined verb phrase has been labeled as past, present, or future. Add the label perfect, progressive, or simple to each one. The first one's done. Okay. Rupa is living with her parents and two little sisters in Chennai, India. She has lived there all her life. Okay, so is living is progressive present. If you don't remember, go back up, because remember, if there's no helping verb with it, then it's simple. If there's some sort of helping verb with it, it's either going to be progressive or it's going to be perfect. So go back up and look. Remember, we highlighted or underlined those words that go with it. All right, so go ahead and pause as you finish 15C. All right, I'm going to assume you finished, so I'm going to pull up the answers to 15C and let you check. There's more on the next page, so go ahead and pause it and check these. Okay, let me pull it up for the next set. Go ahead and check those. There you are. All right, I hope you understand that. If you're having trouble, let me know. That's all for today. Yeah!